We're good, YouTube. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy, man. We talk about more than fragrances on the channel. We talk about looking good and smelling great. So it's a whole thing that all works together, man, when you do the looking great part and you combine smelling good. Smelling good is like the cherry on top or the proverbial icing on the cake. So if you're into looking good and smelling great, you'll find the right channel, man. I'm gonna educate you and give you some fragrances to wear, but also some style and grooming tips. So if you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting that little bell icon somewhere down here, and make sure that you get notified anytime a new video is uploaded on the channel. So on today's video, we're gonna be talking about so far, because we're at that midway point of the year. Wow, which is crazy saying that. We're already halfway through the month of June, so we're a little bit more than halfway through the year. It's crazy. We're gonna be back in training camp next month for football. I'm getting excited about that. So that means fall almost right around the corner. It'll be here before you know it. But anyway, we're at that midway point of the year. So I want to talk about what fragrances I've gotten the most compliments so far in 2025. So I'm gonna run the intro when we come back. That's what we're gonna get into. If you want to see what made the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked. Let's jump right into it really quickly. You don't have my ebook, The Gentleman's Blueprint. What you waiting for, man? Go ahead and show your support to the channel. Support me. Pick up your copy of The Gentleman's Blueprint. You'll be glad that you did, man. It just gives, I'll give you guys a lot of insight and knowledge on some things that you can do to be the best version of yourself in this modern day society, and do it, of course, all while being a gentleman. It's not only about how you look, how you smell, how you dress, but also it's a mindset, man, daily habits and things of that nature. So I think, honestly, any guy could benefit from it. So make sure you click on the link down below. It's only $9.99, and show your support to the channel and pick up your copy of The Gentleman's Blueprint. You'll be glad you did. All right, guys, as I said, today we're gonna be talking about the most complimented fragrances so far for this year, 2025. And the first fragrance that we're gonna start with is actually a designer fragrance, but it gets a massive amount of compliments. This one is called Versace Eros Energy. Eros Energy, a bunch of lemon in this fragrance, but you also got blood orange, black currant, oak moss, and patchouli. Stop me before if you've heard a lot of those notes. Yes, this does smell very close to Acqu Aventus. All right, I think this is even better than, I think they did Mont Blanc. I can't remember the name of the fragrance. Now I'm horrible with memory sometimes. The Mont Blanc Explorer that came out a few years ago that people said kind of smelled like Aventus. This is a way closer. Again, they just swapped out that juicy pineapple for a very, very prominent and present note of lemon. So you get a lot of that lemon in the opening, but the rest of it is very similar to what you are accustomed to from Acqu Aventus. This is really nice, and again, it gets a lot of compliments. So check this one out. If you don't have it yet, do yourself a favor. It's probably, I'm sure, the most inexpensive fragrance on this list. Get yourself a bottle of Versace Eros Energy, and if you haven't gotten it yet, you can thank me later. All right, guys, this next fragrance is one I've talked about a lot this year. And man, just about every time I wear this fragrance out in public, I get a compliment. It is so good. It's a very sensual fragrance. It's one that women gravitate towards because it's unisex, to be quite honest with you. And I'm sure a lot of the notes in here, because it features a very prominent note of ylang-ylang and rose, it draws them to it. But this fragrance is from Bond number 9. This is Bond number 1. Man, ylang-ylang, Bulgarian rose, tonka bean, vanilla, cashmere wood. Wow, cashmere wood. This is, wow. I don't really know, I wish you could just smell this. I wish everybody could smell this fragrance. I know some of you guys that if you're into the more traditional masculine stuff, the sheepers and fougères, this may not be the thing for you, but everybody else, man, this stuff is just cheap. It is so freaking good. It does have a floral presence, but the sweetness in here really offset that floral presence that you get. Now, Yang Ylang works well here because you can think about, like, again, but Yang Ylang kind of smelling like, have this banana-like smell to it. That is definitely what it smells like in this fragrance, but you get that within the rose, but then you get that sweetness, you get that vanilla, you get that warmth of that cashmere wood here as well. And you get a very strong, heavy presence of like this creamy vanilla as well when it starts to dry down. This is just a beautiful fragrance, and it really just jumps off of my skin. And like I said, I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. So do yourself a favor, man. Check this stuff out. Do yourself a favor. It is from the brand of Bond Number 9. Again, this is Bond Number 9, number 1. All right, guys, and speaking of smelling great, man, and speaking of getting compliments, listen, you are doing yourself a great disservice if you walk out there every day smelling great, but you're not looking your best. And it goes past and beyond what you are wearing as far as your clothing. I'm talking about taking care of yourself, your skin. And that's where today's sponsor, Tiege Hanley, comes into play. I've been rocking out with Tiege for a couple years now, about 3 years. And that's because they have facial products that just work. I mean, honestly, I'm not the only person in my house now that uses Tiege Hanley. My entire family uses it, including the missus. I mean, my family really loves the facial scrub. It's a great exfoliator. But Tiege Hanley, man, this really simple process, a really simple system that they come up with is one that is just proven and it works. It is really, for the core, there are 4 products that you're gonna have for your core, level 1 skincare system. And the primary one is this facial wash. The facial wash is something you use twice per day, in the morning and in the evening time. It's gonna wet your face with some warm water, put it on, and of course, utilize it in the morning and the evening time when you wash your face. This is kind of the base product, keeps your face clean, all right? That's the base product. After you wash in the morning, apply the AM moisturizer. The AM moisturizer has protectant in it, so when you go out there in the sun, it's going to keep your face hydrated, but also protect it from the sun and from the elements outside. So you definitely want to make sure that you are hydrating and keeping your skin protected every day that you go outside. Now, after you wash it in the evening time, you want to apply, of course, the PM moisturizer, which is this product. And the PM moisturizer, again, it is a protector as well. But it also helps to, protect your skin as you are sleeping. It helps to, increase the elasticity of your skin as well. So there's a very, very essential product. A lot of times we're sleeping on our hands and things of that nature. So you want to make sure while you are sleeping at night, you're also protecting your skin. That is very, very important to, having the best and healthiest skin that you can have. And then the facial product that my entire family loves, and we run through this one. This is the facial scrub that you only use twice per week. But this is the exfoliator, man. It's going to help, kind of clear out your pores and, clear away those dead skin cells and things of that nature. But you only want to use this product twice per week. This is the exfoliator. And collectively, man, those 4 products, that's the level 1 skincare system. And of course, if you guys don't have a skincare regimen, first of all, you need one, and this is one that your boy highly recommends. And because you guys are my subscribers, they always hook you guys up. You're going to get 40% off your first order, and then you're going to get a discount on the life or the time that you decide to be a customer of Tiege Hanley. But they're also going to throw in a free gift for you, like this manicure set. Guys, it's something that you need as well. Make sure this is a part of grooming, just clipping your nails. I just did mine. You don't have to go to a nail salon or anything like that, but you always want to make sure your nails are manicured. And this is a very masculine set. It's nice. This is what you get on the inside. It's what it kind of looks like. All of the essentials. Again, it's just a free gift. You get this or you get a body scrubber, but they just throw that in as a free gift. So if you need a skincare plan, a skincare regimen that works, don't delay. Just make sure you click on the link down below and get started with Tiege Hanley. Get started with something that is going to work. You'll thank me later. All right, guys, this next fragrance is another one that has kind of a floral presence to it, so some guys are gonna shy away from it, but this is one of the most unique fragrances I have in my collection, and it is an absolute compliment machine. This is from the brand of Marc Antoine Barros. This is called Tilia. Trust your boy on this. This is lime, jasmine, broom, heliotrope, and orange blossom. Very strong presence of floral in this fragrance. That broom note is kind of the star player. Gives this honeyed like nuance to the fragrance. Of course, heliotrope kind of gives me an almond feel here. This stuff is just next level. It is very unique. It is unlike anything else I've ever smelled. I started with this one. I actually got a sample from, it was a Twisted Lily. I think I might got a sample of this from Twisted Lily initially. And when I smelled it, I put it on my skin, it was one of those that I kept coming back to. So I ended up purchasing a full bottle. I absolutely love this stuff. And again, it is a compliment machine. It's great for the spring weather. It really smells like spring because of that honey, like broom in there kind of smells. This honey kind of nuance, and then the florals. Great fragrance, trust me. Get your nose on it, from the brand of Marc Antoine Barros. This is a compliment magnet. This is called Tilia. All right, guys, the next fragrance is one that I've been rocking for the past couple weeks. It's been blowing me away, and obviously it's been blowing other people away. From the brand of Unique Luxury, Ocean the Reeve. Ocean the Reeve, man, mandarin orange, ambergris, basil, chamomile, vanilla. Oh man, I did a full review on this. If you have not seen it, I will make sure I link that full review because you guys need to hear about this fragrance. I purchased it full retail directly from the website. At the time, that was the only place that you could get it, but I do think it's available a few other places, maybe Max Aroma or something like that. I'll try to link it to the video. But guys, this is, again, very unique fragrance as well. It opens up very aquatic. And I describe this fragrance as being at the beach. You've been in the water. You guys have decided it's now time to go enjoy like the amusement park at the beach. So you kind of still smell like remnants of the ocean. It smells like the ocean air. But then you get this really nice, creamy, sweet vanilla ice cream. That's what this fragrance smells like. It is fantastic, and it lasts all day long. It's a compliment magnet as well, from the brand of Unique Luxury, Ocean the Reeve. All right, guys, this next fragrance comes from the brand of Parfums, Haute Luxe. Haute Luxe. Man, Rose de Mai, benzoin, cloves, cinnamon, oak moss, vanilla, and patchouli. Oh man, this is fantastic. Look, I know this fragrance is beyond expensive. Most people are not going to spend the money for it, and I understand that. It's fine. But if you can't find a sample at a decent price, do yourself a favor. It is an experience to wear this fragrance. I have worn this out and about 3 times to work. All 3 times I've gotten multiple compliments on it. The first time that I wore it out, I remember I went to a grocery store, and the lady behind the counter was like, man, my gosh, she said, that smells really good. What is it? I want to write the name of it down. I gave her the name of the fragrance. I was just kind of laughing. She was going on and on about it. I know where you worked at. They be going crazy about that. Listen, all I could do was really laugh. And I was very, very nice. I told her what it was. I'm pretty sure when she looked at the price, her next comment about me was, something must be wrong with his mind if he spent that much on a fragrance. It is very expensive. Said to be Rose's signature scent, but man, I can tell you, it's really good. It's really good. Obviously, we could debate all day long about what the value is, but that's not a conversation that I'm having right now. This fragrance has gotten multiple compliments each time I've worn it. True freaking story. I wore it last week. I got about 3 different compliments. So it is what it is. I know it's expensive, but I'm just being honest. It's one of my most complimented so far this year. From the brand of Parfums, Haute Luxe. It is what it is. All right, guys, this next fragrance is one that I've been rocking here over the last month and a half or so. It didn't come as a surprise. It's an easy grab and go, so I've worn it several times. It gets compliments, man. From the brand of Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman. Nice dent in this fragrance already. I get my wares out of it, man. But what this is really is pear, ginger, orange blossom, that ambrofix, and cedarwood. A lot of people are using that ambrofix note now. musky again, like it's very synthetic. I think there's actually Acqu Di wood in here as well, which is another very synthetic note. This is a synthetic fragrance, but it smells synthetically good. Again, I love the way it smells. Other people love the way it smells. I guess when you smell it, you understand what I'm saying. It just has that scent DNA. Love that pear up top with the ginger. The ginger helps with, is a very vibrant, uplifting note, and it just goes well with the other notes in here. Again, especially like the Ambrofix and the Acqu Di wood. Again, if you're talking about something that's natural smelling and very creative, that's not this. But if you talk about a compliment magnet, that is exactly what this is. Check it out from the brand of Acqu Di Gio. This is called Blue Talisman. All right, guys, the next fragrance is from the brand Louis Vuitton. No surprise here. Lovers, Carbonum, ginger, cedarwood, sandalwood. That is what this is. That is what this does. Every time I wear it, somebody compliments it. I've talked about it a lot, so I'm just gonna move on. It is a compliment magnet for sure. Lovers from Louis Vuitton. All right, guys, the next fragrance comes from the brand of BowTie Victorious. This is Namir. Namir, very unique fragrance. Lemongrass, Turkish rose, moss, oak moss, cypriol, and cedarwood. Very unique fragrance. I think what really catches me in the opening is that lemongrass note. Such a beautiful fragrance. Very unique. I don't have anything else in my collection that smells like this. Wow. Is all I can say. It is unique. It's masculine. It's everything. Honestly. And I told you guys about this fragrance here recently. I wore it to a family gathering, got multiple compliments, and I wore it earlier in the year as well to work and got multiple compliments. It seems to be one of those fragrances. It has this very regal, kind of mysterious, is the word I would use to describe it, smell to it, because it does smell like anything else that I've had in my collection or that I really put my nose on. The only thing that has somewhat of a resemblance to this to an extent, slightly, is green sapphire from this same house, and that fragrance gets a lot of compliments. It's not as piney as that one is, but this is just phenomenal. That's really all I can say. It smells expensive, it smells mysterious, it smells unique, it smells amazing. People seem to like it on my skin. From the brand of BowTie Victorious. I don't know if Namir is discontinued or not, but I hope it's not. But I only got about half a bottle left. I love this stuff. But check it out. Definitely has gotten me some compliments. May do the same thing for you. Namir from BowTie Victorious. All right, guys, this next fragrance highly complimented, of course, as well. Told you the first time I wore this fragrance, 5 compliments in one day. From Electimus, Caspian Cherry. Caspian Cherry, Black Cherry, Amaretto, Dark Chocolate, Coffee, Honey. Oh. It's kind of out of season for this. I'm one of those people that really kind of follow the season thing most of the time. Like if I just get in the mood sometime and something kind of quote unquote breaks the rule, I do it if I wear what I want. But I really tend to kind of follow the rule. This is a sweeter scent profile, so it's not something I would really wear now. But earlier the year when I first got it, when it was cool outside, I did have a chance to rock it a couple times. And it did well enough in the compliment department to be on this list. I just say this, and when you wear something one time and it probably gets 5 compliments, that's probably gonna put it in the top, because sometimes you can wear something 3 or 4 times and they only get 1 or 2 overall compliments. But the 5 that I got this the first time was enough. But I wore it again later on in a little bit more of a casual setting, but I was around multiple people. I got another 3 compliments on this. So that's 8 compliments from 8 different people just wearing this twice. That's why it's on the list. And it's just something about it. It works, man. That black cherry and amaretto thing in the opening with the chocolate and honey. Just, again, it's a sweet fragrance, but it's very, very seductive and obviously very alluring. So check it out from the brand of Electimus. You'll see. If you smell it, you'll see. You get it and wear it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Check out Caspian Cherry. And last but not least, another one from the brand of Louis Vuitton, City of Stars. City of Stars, man. Lime, tiara flower, iris, sandalwood, blood orange. I talk about it a lot. I've talked about it a lot, honestly, over the past 3 weeks or so. I've talked a lot about City of Stars. I can't remember. I think this Maya 1, the video when I had the misses on. if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it's a very highly complimented fragrance. She loved this on my skin. I love it on my skin. Everybody else loved it on my skin. What can I say? It's a Louis Vuitton fragrance. The tiare flower takes center stage here with a very powdery iris and some creaminess of sandalwood. That's really the bulk of it, with that kind of sparkly citrusy thing that lime does in the top with the blood orange. This is, oh wow. Just smell it. Just smell it from the brand Louis Vuitton. You gotta get your nose on it. It's a brand where more than likely you'll have to, if you don't get a sample from somebody, you have to go into a store and smell it. Discounters don't get Louis Vuitton fragrances. So you gotta get your nose on it. Like I said, in a store, or you know someone that has it and you buy a sample or they send you a sample. It is definitely worth the price of admission on this one. From the brand Louis Vuitton, Compliment Machine, City of Stars. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today, as I gave you, so far, my most complimented fragrances of 2025. What are some fragrances you've been wearing this year that you've noticed that may have gotten you some compliments? Sincerely, I would love to hear from you guys down in the comment section. And as always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. Listen, I know you guys don't have to watch what you're doing. I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you're sharing these out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.